We'll start out small, because tardigrades are just mind-blowingly impressive. They can survive in some of the most hellish environments you can imagine. Temperatures of only a few degrees above absolute zero and withstand pressures higher than the deepest depths of the ocean. They can survive without any water for up to 10 years and can live through very high levels of nuclear radiation. They're really good at surviving. Sure, you might say, but there are other bacteria that can also do this. Well, bacteria are single-celled creatures, whereas tardigrades are complex, multicellular creatures. They have a tubular mouth armed with stylets used to pierce plant cells. Algae are small invertebrates and 4 pairs of stubby legs. They even have a brain, or rather a cluster of neurons. As far as complex creatures go, tardigrades are the ultimate survivor. When your name means you're a fisherman fish, something's definitely strange. Most species of anglerfish are deep-sea dwellers, which means they live at incredible depths, thriving in the abyssal oceans. They typically have one long filament sprouting from the middle of their heads which they wiggle to resemble a smaller creature and bait an unsuspecting fish. But as if that weren't strange enough, scientists were at one point surprised that they didn't find any male anglerfish, and all the females seemed to have a strange parasite. After a while, they realized that the parasite was actually a male, attached to a female and surviving only to fertilize the female when she is ready to spawn. Strange creatures aren't just tiny or marine. The eye is one of the strangest things I've ever seen. Exclusively found in the northeastern parts of Madagascar, these peculiarly looking primates have big eyes and slender, long fingers, with a much larger middle finger used for finding insect larvae under tree bark. Unfortunately, due to their bizarre appearance, ancient legends of Malagasy considered them to be a very bad omen and usually killed them on sight. For this reason, fewer than 1,000 specimens still remain in the wild. The species is now protected, however. Earlier this year, scientists reported the discovery of 2 new spider species which are, for the lack of a better word, extremely cute. The species are a part of the jumping spider family, belonging to the peacock spider genus. They're called peacock spiders not only because they are so brightly colored, but also due to their dance-like, courtship rituals. The 2 new species were found in southeast Queensland by Madeline Gerard, a graduate student at the University of California. The red-lipped batfish or Galapagos batfish has a very strange morphology with bright red lips and fins more adapted for walking than swimming. When the batfish reaches maturity, its dorsal fin becomes a single spine-like projection, thought to function primarily as a lure for prey. They're pretty bad swimmers, preferring to walk on the seafloor instead of swimming. It is believed that their bright red lips serve to enhance species recognition during spawning. Crabs are a strange bunch themselves, but the Yeti crab has to take the crown. Discovered only in 2005, the species is only 15 centimeters long and is notable for the sheer quantity of silky blonde setae, resembling fur covering its pariepods, thoracic legs, including claws. It lives in the very south of the Pacific Ocean, has very small eyes that lack pigment and is thought to be blind, or almost blind. It lives in a very particular environment, on the bottom of the ocean, close to hydrothermal vents. The hairy pincers contain filamentous bacteria, which the creature may use to detoxify poisonous minerals from the water emitted by the hydrothermal vents where it lives. Or staying in the oceans for the next one. They may look cute, but they're extremely resilient. The Dumbo Octopus lives at extreme depths of 3,000 to 4,000 meters, 9,800 to 13,100 feet, with some living up to 7,000 meters, 23,000 feet below sea level. The largest Dumbo octopus ever recorded was 1.8 meters, 5.9 feet, in length and weighed 5.9 kilograms, 13 pounds, but average specimens rarely go over 30 centimeters. The Berreley is another deep-sea fish, remarkable for the transparency of its head. All species have large, telescoping eyes, which dominate and protrude from the head, but are enclosed within a large transparent dome of soft tissue. The eyes generally look upwards but can also be directed forward, and the transparency of their heads enhance the vision. When looking at these remarkable creatures, it's important to note that this is not a freak show. Let's celebrate our planet's biodiversity instead of fearing it.